All right, so we got to switch it up a little bit. We've talked way too much baseball recently. It's time to get to the NFL.
Yeah.
Preseason is officially kicked off this past weekend. Week 2 is going to be coming up here 2 days.
Yeah.
Thursday. So, couple takeaways. Obviously, first thing we're going to do is our free agency look at. Obviously, Zeke Elliott went to the New England Patriots.
$6 million.
That's a cheap deal for the Patriots.
Yes.
They had some health injury. Wow. They had some health issues with their running back last year.
Yeah.
They did lose Stevenson for a couple games. They lost Harris for a couple games. They traded away Sony Michel. I mean, they finally looks, and the thing is, Zeke Elliott can't even stay healthy either half the time.
I don't know.
So.
Well, I don't think it will help this team. Zeke Elliott, I don't know. You see what happened for the past 2 years or 3 years against the Cowboys. With the Cowboys,
he can't stay healthy.
No, he can't. I don't know. I think he got overpaid. I don't know if he got overpaid, but I don't see Zeke Elliott's success with the Patriots. I don't see it. I don't.
I think that moves more or less just to give Stevenson a little bit less wear and tear.
But you saw Devin Cook. He signed with the Jets.
He did, so that helps them out.
That will be good.
Well, here's the thing, though. Who does that help there? Because Breece Hall was tearing it up before he got hurt. Maybe they want to ease him back into it. I feel like Dalvin is so banged up. Once Dalvin gets hurt, he lost his job. Because Breece Hall is going to be a second-year guy coming in off an ACL tear.
I think it would be like, remember the Kareem Hunt and Nick Chubb in Cleveland?
Yeah, but
could be a possibility like that in the Jets, maybe.
Yeah, well, again, that would be like, hey, Nick Chubb got hurt, Kareem Hunt's your next running back. But Kareem Hunt, when he was with Kansas City, was great, and here in Cleveland, he did not do very well. So you want to see Breece Hall continue to be great if that happens.
Yeah.
So we'll see. They also have Michael Carter as well. They have some depth there, so they'll probably trade one of those guys away.
They will have to trade somebody. Yeah. They will have to trade. But I'm excited the schedule looks good on the preseason. It's only preseason, but I cannot wait for the Browns game against the Eagles.
Yeah, it's coming up here. They've had joint practices going on the last couple days. They just had it moved up today, from my understanding. But yeah, looks like from what all the reports I see is Deshaun Watson's back to being Deshaun Watson. He's fighting. That's all the reports I've seen from the joint practice when they went head-to-head with the Eagles. That's what they're doing. They're combining practices. So Eagles defense versus Browns offense. That's what they've been doing.
You heard about the fight today?
Yes, there was a
Ravens and Washington.
There was another one with Cleveland and the Eagles. So this is why joint practices are an issue in its own self.
Yeah,
and then you got to play a game after all that goes down too.
I don't think it's a good idea to.
Yeah, they need to stop that.
Yeah.
In other news, Indianapolis Colts have officially announced that Anthony Richardson is their starting quarterback. No disrespect to him. Looks like he's going to be a decent quarterback. Putting him in there week 1, though, to me is a mistake.
Yeah.
Because he will probably end up getting murdered.
He did. He said, yeah, that's. I don't know. That's a good idea.
Yeah, his first game is against the Jaguars.
Come on.
It's not too bad, but then he plays the Texans. That's not too bad either.
Ravens.
Then he gets the Ravens. That's when you're
that
like,
would
okay.
Be yeah. That would be tough.
If I were them, I would have started him week 4 against the Rams. Then you got the Titans, Jaguars, Browns, Saints, and Panthers. So
yeah, I think
that would have made more sense. But
yeah, I think you have a good point.
That's just my opinion, though.
But we'll see. That could be a possibility that we'll start first week.
Yeah.
Maybe put somebody else in the second week. Maybe
I could be wrong. It does look like Odell and Lamar Jackson do have chemistry already. Yeah, they already. Lamar found him. From what I see, and it looked like the ball was underthrown a little bit, and Odell's fast. So Odell got way over there, had to cut back, catch it, but still caught it with some space in between him and the defender.
So you think they have chemistry a little bit?
I think it's starting to build, yeah.
Okay.
And then we got to talk about this too. 49ers just look like garbage. Trey Lance, 10 completions on 15 attempts, 112 yards on a touchdown. It's not bad. I mean, again, it looks like if I'm the 49ers, I'm riding off Brock Purdy still. It's kind of a tough debate there because you do have Trey Lance, who is a third-round pick, or third overall pick in the first round, versus the guy who was the last pick in the draft.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
But I'm excited. I'm excited for these all all the teams. I want to see what Kansas City gonna do. I don't know if they will continue with the same chemistry they have for years.
As long as they have Andy Reid and Mahomes, I think they're fine.
Yeah, and Pacheco's doing good.
Pacheco's coming on his second year now. So
Yeah, that would be good.
Yeah.
What do you think about the Dolphins? Dolphins I think they will get better.
Well, here's the thing. From what I've seen is their offensive line wasn't able to keep Tua safe, and that's a problem because if Tua goes down, you're screwed.
Do you think the concussion protocol will change? What's changed a little bit?
If he gets concussed one more time, his career's done.
Wow, that's sad.
They traded away their draft picks too and a couple players to get Jalen Ramsey on the defensive side,
And
not
he got
bolster
hurt.
the offensive side. Yeah, and he's out for half the season.
I thought it was a whole year.
No, half the season.
Okay.
He'll be back.
Okay, but that's
Whoa.
bad anyway.
So, yeah, we got some interesting stuff going on here.
Mm-hmm.
Preseason's here. We'll see what happens. I mean, there's not really much we can talk about.
No.
Half these players aren't even going to be on the roster.
There's a lot of injuries to be in practice. I see a lot of reports.
Yeah, there have been some injuries already. Devontae Adams went off with a leg injury a little bit ago.
That's not good.
There's a couple other injuries. Why am I blanking on it? There's a couple. Oh, Chase Young got hurt in the game against the Browns. He came up hobbling. Yeah, it's not good.
No. You think the Cowboys will be better this year?
It's the Cowboys. They'll always cowboy. You remember when the Steelers and the Browns played in the postseason in 2020?
Yeah.
And the Steelers said just the same old Browns.
You see what happened?
I feel like
play?
that the Cowboys need to have that. Cowboys will cowboy, and that's gonna be it.
And then Stephen A. Smith will be mad.
No, Stephen A. Smith will go. How about them Cowboys?
I'm saying if the Cowboys doing good.
No, they're gonna do terrible. I think they're gonna do what they always do.
How about this Cowboys?
Yeah, he's gonna do. They're gonna go watch them go 10-7 or 10-7.
Do you think?
And then they'll lose in the first round.
Do you think there's a possibility that
Cowboys.
Cincinnati will take the division, or you think another team will take over?
Well, you were supposed to do something, and I know you got busy.
Well,
I know you got busy.
But I'm saying that, it could be possibility.
I have a tight window race right now between three teams on mine. On my end, I have three teams that I have a tight race for that.
So let's see.
We'll get into that prediction, but as of now, it's almost a three-way tie between the AFC North for me.
But I can go over for the schedules I have so far.
I think the biggest division is going to be the AFC East this year.
Oh yeah.
All three of the four teams can make it. Same thing with the AFC North. 3 of the 4 teams can make it. All 4 honestly could make it. One of those teams could slide in the last wild card.
Still, I see Buffalo will take the division. I think.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
I don't know, but do you think the Jets?
Well, if Tua stays healthy, who's going to stop Tyreek and Jalen Waddle? Those are speed demons right there.
I don't see New England. They will be in the last place.
Yeah, New England, as long as Mac Jones starts, yeah.
They will be in the last place. They're not going anywhere. What do you think of the AFC North?
I think all 4 teams could make it.
I will say the Browns will take all the way.
Sounds like a homer pick.
Homer pick?
Yeah, it sounds like you're
Well, I'm a fan of the Browns, of course.
Yeah,
I will pick them.
Well, you don't have to pick them. It's supposed to be non-biased, sir.
No, it's not biased. It's just the fact that the offense got better. I think the offense got better.
Let's hope they got better. Let's be honest. It's been a couple preseason games. We got to see an actual in-season game first.
And the defense, I think, could be better.
Yeah, let's hope, because we hear the same thing every year.
You know what I'm
it's
worried?
Better on paper than it is.
The AFC South. That one, I'm not sure Who's gonna win because of the fact all of them they're not good this year.
You really don't think the Jaguars are running away with that? I think they are.
You think?
Yeah.
I forget the quarterback's name.
Trevor Lawrence.
Trevor Lawrence from.
They have
Clemson.
all the exact same players,
Mm.
and they added one more weapon to their roster. Plus, their defense is kind of the same too. They got rookie guys that are going to be coming back as well.
So the Jaguars will take over?
I mean, I don't see the Titans doing anything.
No.
Ryan Tannehill is going to be their starter for a couple weeks, and then we're still figuring out if it's Will Levis or Malik Willis as their backup.
This is bad.
Texans got C.J. Stroud. He's going to go through a growing year.
Come on.
And the Colts have Anthony Richardson. They're going to go through a going. You know,
those two teams that have rookie quarterback, they're not going anywhere. The AFC West will be interesting.
That to me is one that I think is. Yeah, I think that one's going to be the same.
Kansas City will take over, of course.
I think Kansas City
Chargers will be second, I think. The Raiders will be third, and Broncos fourth.
Why do you say Broncos fourth?
They suck, dude. That offense,
You looked at last year though.
Do you think they improve for better?
They improved at coaching.
Coaching, that's it.
And guess what the coach did last time he had a short quarterback? What do you think Sean Payton coached last? Drew Brees?
Mm-hmm.
How'd that go for New Orleans for
good.
multiple years? Yeah. So.
I don't think that would change. I think Russell Wilson is not the greatest, not the quarterback that we thought.
I think he has a bounce back year. Again, I don't think he's going to be able to ever take that division from Mahomes, but he'll have a bounce back year.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So.
NFC East. You know who I pick for my prediction on my mind?
Yeah, you got to give me the standings though next week.
But next week I will. Right now, I'm thinking about the Giants.
All right, you're drinking. What are you drinking? You make me want a whiskey right now. I need whiskey.
You think that you don't think the Giants have a chance?
No.
Okay. All right.
They don't have weapons. The best weapon they have right now is Darren Waller and Saquon Barkley. That's it.
And he always get hurt.
Yeah, they both get hurt. So.
But we'll see. I think, maybe Giants. I think Eagles will take over.
Well, the Eagles won it last year.
Yeah, they went to the Super Bowl. I think Jalen Hurts will have something, like...
He's not going to be as good as he was last year, but he'll definitely be good still.
Mm-hmm.
What about the West?
The North.
Oh, you're on the North? Okay, what about the North?
I think the Vikings...
Okay.
Vikings, I don't see anybody in that. Green Bay, they lost. Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah.
Chicago Bears.
Yeah.
That could be a possibility.
Your favorite guys on that team now. Your favorite draft pick.
Justin Fields.
Not him. Your favorite draft pick. DJ Moore got traded there. Don't forget.
Yeah, he got traded for the Panthers.
Yep. So you said Vikings.
Mm-hmm.
Still run away with that. I mean, the Bears are going to compete, but
we'll
do you
see
think?
what DJ Moore is going to do in Chicago. So
yeah, I mean, he's got him, Darnell Mooney, and Chase Claypool now too. So,
but that quarterback don't convince me.
Yeah, I mean, he put up MVP numbers for
I know, but
fantasy last year for me.
Oh, shut
when
up!
I picked him up in waivers.
Yeah.
He won me a championship, but hey, he didn't put up 40 points.
But he's not gonna do the same thing this year.
You never know.
He's not Lamar Jackson.
You never. And Lamar Jackson can't stay healthy either.
No.
So
we can talk about this. Will be interesting.
All right, which division?
The NFC South.
Is it really that interesting though?
I don't see Tampa Bay will take over.
Well, no, but they're the only guys. It's two teams that have veteran quarterbacks.
Don't tell me Panthers.
No. Saints have the other veteran.
Saints.
It's Derek Carr.
And Atlanta.
Atlanta doesn't have a veteran. Desmond Ritter's coming basically.
Don't tell me Baker Mayfield will take over the NFC South.
It's not what I said. But there are two teams that have guys who have competed in this league versus two teams that have not. So
that's gonna be interesting.
So who do you have taken that? You didn't even say who you had taken. You just said no.
Shit.
You said no Buccaneers. That's all you said. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I would say the Saints.
Yeah, you think the Saints? Okay. And then what about the last one?
Shit.
AFC
I think
West.
San Francisco. No, hell no. They don't have the quarterback. I forgot.
San Fran doesn't?
Well, they let Garoppolo go, so.
And they have Brock Purdy and Trey Lance. You think Garoppolo left after 4 games last year. You act like Brock Purdy was like
So you think San Francisco will take over the?
I didn't say that, but I'm just saying.
What about Seattle? Geno Smith?
Yeah, they don't have a running back.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Oh, shit.
Kenneth Walker's good, but he's hurt right now. He's gonna miss a couple weeks.
By the way, Kareem Hunt already signed.
No, he's still venturing.
So maybe Seattle they can try to sign him.
They want more of a ground and pound running back than a catch back. So, but maybe we'll see.
Well, if they have no choice, they have to find somebody.
So I played the schedule game with all my teams. Now it's your turn. So next week we'll talk about, how many wins and who we win. That's how you think. You got to do the schedule game, and you'll see who's really in there.
Yeah, we'll see when we get that.
So do this for next week, and we'll talk about it, break it down a little bit more, and then we'll only have one more.
By the way,
preseason,
can you tell me on this podcast who's your pick in fantasy?
No,
just
no,
just a hint.
I know.
Just a hint. If you're in the first overall,
no, because I already know I'm picking 1 overall in one of my other leagues. And I know one of my buddies listens to this, and my buddy is in the same league.
You can ask him. You can ask him, buddy. You can
ask me. I'm not telling you,
but
because I know who I'm taking number 1. I'm not telling you who it is.
Damn it!
I got 3 options I'm weighing right now, but I know who I'm taking number 1.
Can you tell me if it's a running back?
I will not.
Just let you know. Don't pick Jonathan Taylor again. That's the only thing I will say.
Yeah, that somehow ended up being interesting. I picked Jonathan Taylor first overall last year and then followed it up with Nick Chubb. He was so
upset.
I took Nick Chubb 20th. I don't know how that happened.
How?
That's what I want.
Somebody let him go like that?
Yeah, so I had.
Oh, it was in fantasy.
No, it was in our neighbors.
Okay, so
I ended up with Jonathan Taylor overall number 1, and then I ended up with Nick Chubb, and then later in the year I somehow was able to swing a trade for Josh Jacobs.
Oh yeah, he was doing good.
Oh, and I had Dameon Pierce as a rookie. So yeah, I had a 4-headed monster with the running backs.
What about Pacheco? I think you have Pacheco.
I did not. I had Pacheco in another league. I had him in another league.
He was doing good.
The league you're referring to with Jonathan Taylor, I ended up with Jonathan Taylor, Nick Chubb, Josh Jacobs in a trade, Dameon Pierce, and then my receiving core was CeeDee Lamb, AJ Brown, and one other guy. I can't remember who it was. Waller was my tight end for most of the year, and God, he killed me when he got hurt. I definitely needed a tight end last year. Didn't get it. So, well, we'll end it here, and we'll be back next week. Make sure you do that.
By the way, we need to see the prediction of fantasy soon, too.
We will talk about it when our teams are drafted. We will break down our rosters. I have 4 leagues I'm in. We're in 2 together, and I know 4 of them. I got 4 to break down. So
what about this year the basketball? So we can talk about basketball.
Yeah, that's coming up. They're gonna release stuff tonight, so we'll talk about that sometime in the near future.
Read the schedule tonight.
I really hate the way they have this in-play tournament.
Why?
It's so stupid, in my opinion. So you're gonna have a champion December 9th and a champion for the finals.
That's crazy.
Yeah, like what's the point then of playing for the
NBA
NBA title?
Who made this decision? It was like the commissioner.
The generation that is upon us right now, they don't have the attention span to get off their phones and watch a game for 82 of them a year. So
wait a minute. So the championship, the overall.
We'll break it down.
That's just so stupid.
Yeah, look into it and we'll break it down.
All right, guys.
All right, we're gonna end it there. You guys have a good one. We'll be back next week.
Take care, bro.